Hi, I'm Alistair Gibson. I am a prosthetist orthotist here at Skye. I'm also a clinical upper extremity specialist, and today we have Justin, who I'd like to introduce to you. So one of the things that Justin had commented on before was that when he was looking for information on the different types of multi-articulating hands that were available in the market, that there really wasn't any good information out there. In other words, patients had one hand, or manufacturers did videos of one hand, and there was no real comparison. So today, Justin's going to try on some different hands and basically give an impression of what he thinks about them, how they look, how they function, and hopefully that will be helpful to other people in this position who really are looking for information. What did you think, Justin, when you were looking for that information online?
Yeah, I didn't see a whole lot of perspective from someone that's using it.
Right.
You know, they would have clips of videos of somebody using a prosthetic and, using it in like the kitchen or something, or just something simple, and then a real explanation of how it works, or the benefits, or even the drawbacks to a certain design. It was just, the latest and greatest, and here's someone using it for a second.
Right. You've been using this Islamic Quantum for quite a while now, and this is your hand of choice. And what do you like about it?
I like it. It has really good grip strength. It's got a bunch of different grip positions, and it's got a glove on it, which is kind of interesting. That not all of them have full body gloves, and it helps with gripping things, because your natural skin will form around things.
You get some friction.
Yes, yeah. And when you have a hard plastic, hand or fingers, it doesn't want to mold to anything. And so with this thing, you can grab stuff, and it really, with the combination of the grip strength and the glove, it really holds things tight. Right. And the fingers form, as they grab things, they'll
they curl around.
Yeah, they'll interact with whatever you're grabbing. And
have you had any problems, any breakages, anything like that with this hand?
No, I haven't had a single breakage with anything.
So you think it's pretty reliable?
Yes, yep. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you can rip a glove, but that's just normal wear and tear. Yeah. And you just open the hand and pull this glove off and put a new one on.
So with this, you can change your grasp patterns.
Yes.
Fairly easily. Do you want to just demonstrate, changing a grasp pattern?
Yes. So if I have the hand fully open and hold it open, this finger will twitch, and then I can move it off to the left, the right, forward or backward, and then change to a thumb grip pattern.
So that's pretty easy for you to do.
Yes. Yeah.
Great.
And I can just hold it open, it twitches, I go to the right, and now I have a different grasp pattern.
Excellent.
And
it's easy to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't really think about it, do you?
No. It's basically the same muscles you already use for your regular hand. I'm just holding it. A combination of holding it open and close, and holding it closed with the muscles I have in my forearm.
Right. Yeah. So holding a water bottle, Justin just closes down. I see it's nicely conformed around, and obviously by just reducing how strong your signals are, you can grip down tighter, get more of a grip, or relax and have a little bit less. And you find that fairly easy to do?
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
You have good, we call it proportional control, and you really seem to have very good proportional control. So let's talk a little bit more. You also have your body powered device here. And this is obviously a manually operated hook, and you pull on your other shoulder, right?
Yes.
To open and close the hook. And what do you use this one for?
Mainly for working and anything that I could possibly get the prosthetic wet. Just because even though this is water resistant, I don't want to get it absolutely soaked. So if or something where I need to I could possibly break a finger on this hand if I squish it in something. This one's a lot more
carrying 100-pound bag or something like that, you would use the body powered and not your mile.
Exactly. Yeah, I would use the body power for more, heavy duty things, and where I could possibly get it pinched in something, getting it dirty. I'd use that.
Okay. So let's segue into. You also have an electric hook. Do you want to show us how this operates?
Sure.
So at the moment, to remove the hand, Justin's just turning it through, quick disconnects, and then as my electric hook goes on, and you can see, now that this is pretty strong. I can demonstrate, if he clamps down, just how incredibly powerful this device is. I mean, he could probably burst that bottle open.
Yeah, you got to be careful not to get your fingers in this one.
And what do you like about this?
I like how hard it's able to squeeze things.
Right.
It happens where you're trying to hold on to something and it keeps slipping out. And this thing, it's very powerful. And then it's got kind of a rubberized grip already on the hooks here. And when you grab onto something, you definitely have it.
And you have what's called flag on this. And flag is basically the ability to clamp down a little bit harder, a little bit harder, a little bit harder if you're wanting to hold something and you feel like it's slipping, but you don't want to give it so much that you break it. And do you find that quite useful too?
Yeah, absolutely. Because obviously when you're handing it something or you're getting a grip on something, you got to make sure before you really seal the deal and clamp down on it, you got to make sure you have it correctly, or don't have a finger in there. Yeah. So if I, as I'm doing something, if I get my finger in there, I'll relax and pull it out, and then I'll clamp it down.
Yeah, I can imagine that might be quite painful.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't want to get it in there when it's fully clamped down.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so this is the Tasca hand, and so what's your first impression?
Oh, it's this hand seems heavy duty. It's got some thick fingers on it. And
is it heavier?
It's a little bit heavier than my normal one. I like it though.
You like the way it looks?
Yeah. It doesn't look bad, and it looks like it'd be very hard to break.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and pop it on?
Yeah.
Now, how does that feel?
I like it.
What about the speed? Is it fast? Is it slow?
It's a little slower than the hand I'm used to.
Okay.
But it's smooth though.
How about the grip force?
Yeah, it's got a good grip. And it gets very tight. With the fingers coming real close to the palm of the hand.
Yeah, it's quite a nice ergonomic design. So, you see, how's your grip on it? Well, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's got a good grip to it.
I do notice the fingers kind of flex a little bit, so on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just a little bit of flexing.
But overall impression?
Yeah, I like it. It holds on pretty good. And I kind of like the weight of it too. It's a little heavier than the one I'm used to.
How about the visibility of the fingers? Do you feel like you can see what you're picking up pretty good with it?
Yeah, I think so. They're a little close together. I like the one that I'm used to has a little bit more space in there, and I think you can see a little bit better.
So you can see what you're actually doing with the objects?
Yeah, you could possibly, how close these fingers are together, you might have a little trouble seeing through them to grasp something. But I don't think it's that bad. Okay.
So this is the Tasca hand. So let's power off and you can try the... So this is the Bionic from Autobock. This hand has been out for quite a while. What's your first impression of this?
Yeah, I like the looks of this hand. I've actually seen this one online a lot. It seems to be one of the more common ones. But
How does the weight feel?
It's lighter than the last one. It's not very heavy. I mean, it's got some weight to it, but it's not overly heavy. I like it. It's kind of neat looking with you can see all the inner workings of it.
So one of the differences, this actually has a flexion unit on the wrist, which may add a bit more weight. So in other words, the wrist can flex up and down, whereas this one doesn't. So comparable is probably close to the same sort of weight.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
There you go. So you're able to change grasp patterns pretty easy just with your muscle control.
Yeah.
How about the speed?
It's a little faster than the last one, but which I kind of like them a little fast just so you're not waiting on it when you're grabbing something. But yeah, it's interesting. And the thumb moves on this one?
Yeah. So you just position the thumb across the opposition.
Oh, okay.
How do you think it looks?
I actually like the looks of this one.
It looks good, doesn't it, with the carbon fiber?
Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. With like some of the gloves, they kind of hide them, and I think it looks pretty neat.
Should we try the water trick?
Sure.
So how does that feel?
It feels pretty good. The fingers conform real nice to it. It definitely faster than the last one, but I like that.
Let's see. Yeah, you're in there pretty good.
Yeah.
How do you think about the grip force? Because I do see it's moving a little.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be grabbing it as hard as the one I'm used to, but definitely, strong enough to use, but it a little less. And it might be just that more plastic exposed might be letting it slide a little bit more too, rather than having a full glove on.
Yeah, this does come with the option to have a glove, but the glove can actually slow the hand down a little bit, and I think it looks good like this.
Yeah, I like it. And then not having a glove on it won't it won't be harmed by not having a glove on it.
Well, it's like all of the multi-articulating hands out there. You can go swimming with them, but you only do it one time.
Yeah.
It's they're designed to be fairly light duty and to be treated, fairly well. So if you're outside and you get caught in a shower, it's not going to be a big deal. But like I say, if you submerge it in a swimming pool, then
yeah. So even without a glove, it's still water resistant.
Yeah, I mean they're all somewhat water resistant, and
yeah.
Manufacturers will claim, "Oh, we've made a waterproof or really good water resistant one," but in reality, not always the case.
Right.
All right. So you want to try this? This is the last one here. This is the Kobe hand. There we go. So what's your first impression of that?
It's pretty neat looking.
It really is, isn't it?
All the joints have that ripply rubber glove on them.
Yeah, it's got like some friction built into it.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's got a hard plastic palm with some rubber around there.
I mean, I think this is probably the most modern looking hand out there. You hear it talking to you?
Yeah, I heard that.
What about the speed of this hand?
That's fast.
That's really fast, isn't it?
It does the thumb move? Oh yeah.
So the thumb you can actually move yourself, but you'll see that when it's all programmed up, you have the power. There you go.
Oh, I didn't even know I did that.
So should we try the water trick?
Sure.
All right. Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, that is a lot faster than the others. I like it. It
looks pretty solid too.
Yeah. It has the wrist joint in it too. I just realized that.
What do you think of the weight?
It's I like it. It's kind of in between. It's not the heaviest one, but it's not super light. I like that. And the fingers grasp the water bottle real well. I think it has a lot of grip too because of this all this rubberized joints on it.
Yeah, I really like this hand.
Yeah. It seems to grip really well. I like it.
I especially like the speed of it. I mean, it's really, really fast.
Yeah, it's kind of with with a regular hand, you grasp things and let them go all the time real fast, and it can be kind of frustrating when you're waiting on something to respond. So I like how it responded very fast.
And it definitely looks good.
Yeah, it's got a good look to it.
All right. So that was the Kobe hand. So let's put you back onto your hand, your day-to-day hand, and then maybe just give a little comparison as to having tried all of them, which ones. A little review.
Yeah, maybe I'm partial because this is my hand I've been using for a while now, but.
And this is the Quantum from Osur Touch Bionics.
Yes. Yeah, and I like the feeling of this hand. It's weight-wise, it's not too heavy, not too light, and it has a good overall grip strength. And the fingers are much skinnier than some of these other ones, but it also with the glove on, it has like a really good grip.
Good grip.
Yeah, and
And why do you like the fact that the fingers are a little skinnier?
It allows me to see through them a little better if I'm seeing to see what I'm grabbing.
Because you're picking up fine objects most of the time.
Right.
Yeah. I can see that.
And it seems to, with the longer fingers, it'll curl around things, where maybe if you had a shorter finger, it wouldn't quite, grip around stuff.
So from your point of view, if you were given the choice of all these hands, you would still choose this one?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. I like the Quantum the
Excellent.
best. Yeah,
Excellent.
and for what I do, I think it's the best one.
So I'm hoping that everybody found this video interesting. I think Justin did a great job of explaining the different types of hands. If you or anybody that you know is looking for more information and needing some help or some advice, please contact us. We're available at Sky Prosthetics and Orthotics. So my name is Alistair Gibson. I am a board-certified prosthetist orthotist and Florida licensed prosthetist orthotist. I have over 30 years experience, and the majority of my career I've been working in upper extremities. So if you or anybody you know has a need for more information and would like to discuss it, please call us at Sky. We're here to help. Sky Orthotics and Prosthetics. Right care, right place, right time.